All right, here we go. Come on. It's your boy Carcino, in case you don't know where you at. You should know where you are right now. And let's talk about it. Hasbro acquiring the Death Row record label. How did this happen? That's what everybody's just like shaking their head. How in the world did Hasbro, the toy company, acquire Death Row Records? What they gonna make? Tupac dolls and toys and a Suge Knight doll? Hey, like I said, get back in there and get to work. No plan. We ain't about that. About that money. Let's get to work. Dead right. Right about this time. Oh man, Death Row Records. One of the biggest rap labels in the world. I won't just put them on the West Coast. They was one of the biggest rap labels in the world. They did something so shockingly vast to be so young in the game. In less than 10 years, they had eclipsed record companies that have been around for decades. They controlled the distribution end of their business and dominated the charts, dominated record sales, took record sales to a place, a plateau where record sales had never been before. And they did it all on the strength of great production, intelligence, and pure intimidation. Now, the label crumbled when many came after him. And when the label crumbled, everybody started falling at the wayside. And you might say, what I mean by that? Well, let's take a look at what I mean by that. Suge going down, the loss of Pac, everybody went their separate ways. Nate Dogg's gone. Just no more label. And once that happened, it was a difficult situation where the record company and its rights were sold after it was stolen from Suge. No one would dare sue Death Row when Suge owned it. Once Suge didn't own Death Row Records no more, now everybody and their mama, yo man, I worked at Death Row. I was the guy, Bob. I'm suing. I never got my check. Yeah, they owe me about $3 million, man. That's how much my contract was, man. They got it somewhere over there, man. It's Bob. B-O. So no. So they were the ones, some of the main people involved in making sure that basically no one get this money. But this has changed ownership about 3 times that I can recall. The first lady that bought it and acquired it, as soon as she acquired it, Snoop, Dr. Dre, and many others had started throwing out lawsuits. So what they did, they got rid of the record label, sold it to someone else. And then that person got it. Now they no longer own it. You got to refile lawsuits, and here come more lawsuits against the company. And then that company gave it to E1 or whatever, and E1 got it, and Entertainment One had it for a while, and they were putting out material and music, and got the Tupac movie out. They made some money with all these documentaries. And next thing you know, Here comes some lawsuits. Yep, it's got to go. So here comes Hasbro, who's been looking to get into the entertainment field as far as television goes. They wanted to get into more family brand shows after watching the success of Toy Story all these years. And, Hasbro owns the Transformers, Play-Doh, Monopoly, and all that. Hasbro's like, look, we got to get involved some more with this family television thing. The Bumblebee thing was great for us. The Bumblebee is bigger than Optimus Prime. We have got to keep Bumblebee out there. So, you got Bumblebee and Tupac. So, anyway, they did a $4 billion deal to buy out the British company Entertainment One, which always has the animated little kid shows. And that's what Hasbro was looking for. They did not know that buying them inside that catalog was the Death Row record label. They spent $4 billion acquiring them. So Entertainment One is now Hasbro. And since they have did all these different things as far as licensing and purchasing, now they call the family brands, they saw the Death Row record label on there, and they might part away with Death Row Records, which I assume that they're going to do down the road. They acquired it as part of the catalog, and next thing you know, the portfolio has Death Row Records in there, which is worth about, they bring reportedly about $280 million, I believe. Or that's how much it was worth when they bought it. When Entertainment One bought it, they spent $280 million for it. So I don't know how much they got it for. It just was included in the whole catalog of E1. So we're just gonna keep the value at $280 million. Drake, I mean, Suge had it into 2006. Well, the thing is when there's no talent there, I mean, what is there to do? If I was afraid to go get my money from Suge and somebody else got the money, I'd be okay, cool. I can go get my money now. Man, look, it's been a lot of different things transpiring in this game today. But definitely Hasbro buying Death Row Records was not the goal, people. Somebody said that was a plan. No, it wasn't. I mean, they wanted the plan to buy E1, yes. But they're looking at mostly television programming and everything else. They're seeing a much bigger picture than what Entertainment One was trying to bring. And they want to get to that market. So, sorry about that. That was the main goal here. Now, everything else, well, we'll figure that out later. But as far as this goes, then yes, this is 100% and definitely a business deal, and they might part away with Death Row Records. Again, Death Row Records might be sailing into another person's hands. We'll just have to wait and see. Meanwhile, I'm out of here. It's your boy Carcino saying, if you like everything you heard, please support the page. Click the link in the description box. Hit the Streamlab up. You can leave us a message, whatever. Tell us what you think about this death row thing. Or if anything you want to talk about, you can leave a number. So if we go live, you can be right there with us. And for the Cash App people, y'all know the name is Carcino. I'm out.